okay, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Is getting common among ladies, okay? So we want to make sure that we don't get this condition, or if we do, we want to work towards keeping in control, right? So people who are suffering from PCOS often develop a resistance to this hormone called insulin, right? That's why they say like, okay, sometimes people who have PCOS condition, they have a sudden weight gain or a sudden weight loss, right? Okay, it's because they are resistant to this hormone called insulin. And insulin is needed to keep our blood sugar levels constant. So when we actually have a low GI diet, right, it helps to prevent insulin insensitivity. So because already they are resistant to this hormone called insulin, okay, so don't stress the body. Okay, don't stress the body by having a high GI diet that the body needs to produce insulin to bring down the blood sugar level. No, instead have a low GI diet, okay, where the glucose is slowly released into the bloodstream, and this will prevent giving stress to the body, and this will help us to manage our PCOS condition even better. Okay, and at the same time, as a result, also helps to prevent unwanted weight gain. Right. So this is a chart to show what are the foods that have low glycemic index level, medium, and high. Okay, I was talking about high glycemic index, right? So these are some of the foods like watermelon, okay, bakery items, right? Some of these are high GI donuts, okay, or bread items. These are high glycemic index levels. Okay, these are medium glycemic index levels, okay, like oats, papaya, and the low glycemic index items are in the center. Okay, so this is a chart, okay, chart to show like the high carbohydrate foods and the low and the breakfast cereal. So you can see, right, cornflakes, okay, these are all usually higher glycemic index, right? And wheat, roti, and chapati, they are medium to low glycemic index foods, all right? Okay, and you see snack items, okay, snack items like crackers, soda, chips, okay, they are high glycemic index foods. Grains such as chickpeas, kidney beans, lentils, they are low GI foods. So you know, right, what are the foods to eat? Okay, and you see some of the fruits, right? Not all fruits have got low GI. Some are higher in glycemic index, like watermelon, raw watermelon, or even like pineapple or mango. They are on a medium to high glycemic index levels. Okay. Now, so now we're coming to this topic. What affects the glycemic index value? Okay. So how refined is the carbohydrate? How the carbohydrates are cooked and prepared? Okay. And if the carbohydrates have got fiber, okay, to slow down the metabolism and the digestion, affects the glycemic index. Okay. So I share to you, for some of us who like have a higher cholesterol level, okay, doctors will say, okay, sir, madam, you add more oats to your diet. Actually, oats doesn't doesn't help to improve our heart health, okay? But oats is just a form of fiber, okay? That helps to reduce the bad cholesterol, the bad fat that is in our blood sugar level, right? So when we add fiber, okay, either in the form of carbohydrate itself, it protects the starchy carbohydrate, okay, from being rapid attacked by the digestive enzymes, and so it slows down the rate of digestion inside our digestive tract. So when we add fiber, it helps to reduce the digestion of conversion of carbohydrate to glucose, and this will help to improve the glycemic index levels. Okay, and carbohydrates that are cooked or prepared. So cooking and preparation techniques does affect the GI also. So the longer you cook the food, right, like porridge or rice that you cook in longer time, the GI levels are higher. Okay, because it gets converted to sugars faster. Okay, so this is also showing the ripeness. So for example, just one fruit can have different GI levels. For example, like a banana. Okay, if it's unripe fruit, it has complex carbohydrates to break down the sugar as the fruit ripens. So the more ripe the banana is, like the more yellow the banana, the higher the GI. So for friends who are diabetic, please don't take too much banana, yes, and don't take very ripe bananas because these are very high in glycemic index. Take less ripened bananas or soon to be ripe bananas instead. Okay? And some of the methods of preparing the foods, right, does affect how the how refined the carbohydrate is. Okay. And the other thing that affects the glycemic index level is what we eat with the food. Okay. So when we add fiber and when we add protein, okay, it will reduce the glycemic index levels of the food. So when eaten alone, right, protein and fat have little effect on the blood sugar level. Okay, but when we add protein, okay, it will stimulate insulin secretion that will result in to reduce the lower the blood sugar level. And likewise for fiber. So when we add protein and fiber, right, to a high fat meal, it will reduce the glycemic index of that meal. Okay, so this is the trick. Now, what about glycemic index? So this is just glycemic load, right? It's just to show the glycemic index and the carbohydrate portion. So go for foods that have like green leafy vegetables, colored vegetables, veggies, legumes, whole meals, compared to pasta, breads, cereals, and bakery items. Okay, so leafy vegetables, fresh fruits, legumes, grains, okay, lentils, whole grains, these are or brand-based products like wheat products, right, are more recommended than going for canned food, dried fruits, pasta, breads, and cereals. Okay, so should I use GI or GL? Just remember to always use low glycemic index foods when consuming. Okay, so now that you have learned so much about glycemic index, I hope you understand more the importance of selecting healthier food choices when you eat. Okay, Herbalife Nutrition also does help us to achieve our low GI meal preparation. Remember just now I was sharing the chart, like these are the chart of foods that are low in glycemic index. Okay, to have more, these charts are foods that are high glycemic index that you need to avoid, right? So with Herbalife Nutrition, we share to you how you can prepare a low GI meal. Okay, so it's very simple for kids. Okay, for kids, right? You know, when they go to school, you want them to be alert, right, in the morning, to be so that their concentration, they are able to listen and learn the best. Absorption is the best. So we have with Herbalife Nutrition, we have Dino Shake. Now this Dino Shake is recommended, okay, for children to consume, right? And they have got all the essential vitamins and minerals that children need on a daily basis. So it has a complete nutrition. So when parents give the Dino Shake to the kids, right, they can be assured that they are giving the best nutrition, the complete nutrition that the kids need on a daily basis. And best of all, it has got calcium and protein and antioxidants of vitamin A, C, and E. And at the same time, when they take the Dino Shake, it keeps their blood sugar level constant. They don't have the ups and downs in the blood sugar level. So these kids who are taking Dino Shake, when they go to school, they are feeling very alert and they are able to absorb and learn better in school as compared to having a high GI breakfast when they go to school and feeling sleepy and tired. Okay, so for best productivity in school, having the kids to learn the best when they're in school, having the best concentration, give Dino Shake to your kids. The kids will be able to focus better in school. Okay, and for adults like us, okay, we are recommended to use Formula One Healthy Breakfast Shake. So they are actually calorie control. Each serving of shake is only 90 calories. Okay, they are high in protein. They have a low glycemic index. So if you always think like, okay, you know what should I make for breakfast that is low in glycemic index? Use the shake. The shake is the complete nutrition that has got all the essential vitamins. It's low in calories, so it's good for people who are overweighted. Okay, to help them in their weight management, as well as it has a low GI breakfast. So even for people who are not on a low weight management like myself, I'm also taking the shake because it gives me energy, because it's low in glycemic index. It keeps me energetic throughout the day. Okay, and together with your Formula One shake, you want to add on shake meat. Okay, because shake meat, and when you add on shake meat with your shake, right, what you do, what you get in the shake meat. The shake meat is also low in glycemic index. Okay, it has got 18 vitamins and minerals that our body needs. Okay, at the same time, right, it has a high quality of protein. Okay, like you're having coffee and meat, right? So with the shake, you add the shake meat. All right, and it's low in glycemic index also as well. It's easy to use, easy to store. It's got vitamin D and calcium. So when you add shake meat to your shake, it gives the complete nutrition that your body needs. Okay, and the next one you want to add on is the personalized protein powder. So to support our bone and joints. So personalized protein powder, right? When we added protein into our shake, it keeps us full longer. So when it keeps us full longer, it prevents us from snacking at mid morning. It keeps us full till lunch. Okay, and then we have a healthy lunch, right? At the same time, the increase in protein consumption in our body helps to maintain the energy levels between each